All right, thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. We have wild weather across the valley and really the southern valley getting hit pretty good right now. Some moderate snowfall taking place, gusty winds taking place, horizontal flakes showing up. An exclusive view from our friends at the Dakota Magic Casino. Here in the Fargo area, we've had that drizzle, we've had that mist, we've had that fog, and that is freezing on your windows, your sidewalks, your roads right now. And let me tell you, it is super icy out there. And now taking a look at this storm system that we talked about being an historic one. First and foremost, we have damage in multiple places in southern Minnesota, parts of western Wisconsin from potential tornadoes or straight line winds. We won't know until tomorrow. Some surveys will be done by the National Weather Service, but some impressive storms there, the thunder and lightning of which moving into the Arrowhead in December overnight. Unbelievable. Here is a look at the snow band that's very heavy, southeast North Dakota into Lakes Country. This secondary band following it up here is just now moving into our western counties from the Devil's Lake Basin into the James River Valley. Here's the deep blue colors, even the whites at times. That's that convective type snow that really falls at pretty good rates out there. Combined with the wind, the visibility is out there likely going to be very reduced in open country. This extends down into Wilkin and Traverse counties all the way down to the Sisseton Hills as we take you in a little closer from Detroit Lakes all the way up through that Height of Land Lake area and on towards Pine Point and up into that Clearwater County. We're seeing that heavy band of snow extending there right now. Presently, this extends down towards the Sisseton area and Wheaton as well. How about winds, you say? Well, the color areas here where the winds are the strongest, a little bit more reserved. Remember, that low pressure center is right here, so there's a break in the winds. Look at this. We had a gust of 51 miles per hour just minutes ago in the FM area. Sustained winds are 40 plus miles per hour. So we have very windy conditions with the snow that's going to make things tricky overnight. Here's a look at visibilities. Not too bad in Jamestown right now. We're pretty good there, but in Minnesota where the rain and the snow are falling, and there are low clouds too, we have a mile or less at times, and I suspect that as the snow gets cranking out to the east, that will also continue. Temperatures are really cooling quickly. Look at Minot, 6 whole balmy degrees, 12 in Devil's Lake. We follow that out to Thief River Falls at 28 and 30 in Fergus Falls. Now, as we look again at that radar, here's that heavier band, and this is mainly moving now more in an east-northeast direction as opposed to straight northeast like the models had earlier. There are some impacts. Let's go over a quick list of these. As we go into the overnight hours tonight, we're going to have that snow and wind, 50 mile per hour plus gusts will cause zero visibility and near blizzard conditions at times. We could have power outages and we could have some problems with icing out there, so slippery roads, and we've dropped off that 12 plus chance of snow. I don't think we'll have too good of a chance of that now. It does look more and more like that 4 to 8 though. Still could be a good possibility for our eastern counties. So the rain and the snow is ending and changing to wind and snow now. Overnight, the worst of the conditions will persist with accumulating snow, with those nasty winds that we just showed you, and the tricky travel into the early morning hours. The wind will continue tomorrow, and it will be brutally cold with wind chills around 20 to 30 below. Right now at Hector International, 27 degrees. We have no snow in Fargo. It's very icy on area roads. Winds gusting to 49 miles per hour. Hour by hour forecast. Snow really does pick up and intensify in our eastern counties between now and midnight, and then it slowly moves out towards Bemidji as we go into the morning hours, continuing in Lakes Country, and then it continues out here. Gusty winds and near blizzard conditions in our easternmost counties. That includes Clearwater all the way down into the St. Cloud area. By morning, that secondary band will be moving over and the temperatures will produce that light fluffy snow, and we could get some accumulations out of that. The snowfall should be ending for most of our western counties early morning and by mid-morning gone, but the wind stays and the cold stays. There's those biting wind chills in the morning, 10 to 20 below zero. How much snow? That 4 to 8 inch band from southeast North Dakota into the Bemidji area looks to be on track. It looks like a brutally cold Friday morning because we'll have some clearing, 5 below. Some of you with deeper snow, northern Minnesota could see 10 to maybe as cold as 20 below with that fresh snow in that Arctic type air. 24 as we warm up a bit on Sunday, but that's the only real balmy day out there. 24, I don't know if that's flip-flop weather, but it will be an improvement. Buckle up, tune into the Valley today first thing in the morning, and we will have the very latest from around our viewing area.
All right. Thanks so much for keeping us informed, Hutch.
You bet.
Major airline executives in the hot seat today as lawmakers try to get to the bottom of recent flight disruptions. We'll have that story right after the break.